It's so good.
It looks so good. This is the loveliest thing to see in the morning.
Coconut, ice cream, coffee.
Ah.
After traveling the north and central part of Vietnam, we had some certain expectations of what the south was going to be like. Boy oh boy, were we wrong. There were endless surprises in this city. Delicious, gorgeous, artistic, and kind-hearted surprises down every alley and around every corner. It's like super strong coffee, but it pairs so well with the coconut ice cream.
Cheers!
Since its introduction to Vietnam by the French colonists in the 19th century, coffee has become a national obsession. I think I need to stir it because it's like very espresso-y with like whipped. So what happened is post-war in 1975 in Vietnam, milk and condensed milk were super scarce. So what they did to, you know, get their coffee fix is they just used whisked egg in trade of condensed milk. Oh my god.
Is it good or bad?
It's like whipped cream coffee.
Is it like eggnog?
No, it's like whipped cream coffee. It's like got the consistency of whipped cream, that like soft, fluffy. You don't taste egg at all. It's got this soft, fluffy whipped cream, but it's like super strong coffee. It's like an espresso whipped cream. It's phenomenal. Cafes in Vietnam don't typically serve food. Some of the newer cafes do offer quick eats, but you're better off following the local customs of eating first and then heading to the coffee shop to relax. So we're gonna head out from Kong Coffee Shop and we're actually gonna go get some breakfast. We have to get out of here pretty soon because the place closes at 9 and it's only a breakfast place. We rented a scooter in Vietnam for 1 month. Now if you want to do the same, there's a little concern. Most motorbike rental places offering daily rates actually mean only from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., not 24 hours. For example, if you rent a motorbike at 3 p.m. and bring it back at 3 p.m. the following day, you'll actually end up paying for 2 days instead of 1, since you didn't return it the same evening. It doesn't make much sense to me, but sometimes that's just how it works. So make sure you ask the hours before you drive off on your motorbike. This is an interesting case study from one of our friends who lived in Hanoi, and he came down to Ho Chi Minh City for a day trip with us. One more tip, always take pictures of the motorbike before you rent it. The reason is that sometimes you may be accused of damaging the bike, even if you didn't, and you might end up paying some crazy expensive bill. I see somebody else eating here, so let's eat there.
She looked tourist. When you look at the color of the rice, the sticky rice doesn't look white, it's brown. Before they top it up with the shredded chicken and the fried shallot. Right when we got served with the soyga, he put this one up on the table. So I believe maybe some Vietnamese do eat soyga with sweet chili sauce, I guess. How about Jimmy, you try? You taste on me.
I can definitely see how they go nice together. I have to say, the breakfast is a little small, but it doesn't always have to be big. For me, as a Westerner, I eat a huge meal. This is already a heavy meal being sticky rice, so that's why it may be a little bit smaller. If you got 2, it would be great. It's only 20,000 per plate. Here, we notice that people honk and yell a lot less than in Hanoi. So there's like no beeping or noise. It's really quiet, really relaxing. The grass is nice, the lights are nice.
Do you notice that they also honk with some rhythm? Some honk like da, Some Hong like tut tut tut.
It's like
tut, tut.
Before we continue with the rest of the video, there are main surprises about visa issues. The stamping fee for visa in the Vietnam airport is payable in only cash, either Vietnamese dong or USD, and change is not provided. You have to walk in with the exact amount of the Vietnam visa fee, and no credit card is accepted. You can't get a visa directly at the airport. In order to obtain a visa on arrival, you must apply for an approval letter online first. Now, one thing you need to know is that it takes about 2 weeks to receive the visa that I applied for online by myself. But if you don't want to do it by yourself, or you're in a rush in getting the visa for your next trip to Vietnam, we would recommend you using a service for visa agent. For example, VietnamVisaCheap.net. Their normal processing time is way faster. They guarantee at least 2 working days. But you can get it in also urgent processing, which takes only 1 day to get the visa, or even super urgent, which takes only 1 hour to get the visa, and up to 5 different purposes, either 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, both single or multiple entry visas. Many people think that the visa will start from the date you enter Vietnam. This is not correct. The visa will commence from the date you provided in advance, not from the date you enter the country. So just make sure you have a clear plan of when you're going to enter before ordering the Vietnam visa. One more useful tip for you: don't lose this e-visa printout, as you need it during your travels in Vietnam. Some hotels may ask for it, accommodations, or even somebody that's trying to book your transportation tickets. Alright, so we just got to Ben Thao Market. This is one of the more common markets among tourists in Ho Chi Minh City. It's really well known for, one, the variety of food selection, which we're in right now, souvenirs, and knockoffs.
The first thing I see is the knockoff Louis Vuitton.
That's literally the first thing you see when you walk in. So make sure what exit you come in. So there's gate numbers 7, because we currently don't remember what gate we were at, and we didn't even check. And all of the exits look exactly the same, so you may be wandering around for a while looking for your motorbike, if you came by motorbike. Ho Chi Minh is divided into several neighborhoods, commonly known as districts. For District 1, since the French Indochina time, it has been the financial district, as well as the administrative and cultural district. For that reason, most of the attractions are located here. The city center is located in District 1, where you can visit some of the most popular landmarks. In our opinion, it's the best place to stay. It's easy to find accommodations, restaurants, and even bars. Most people get trapped here in District 1, so make sure you venture out and see the rest of the charm that is scattered throughout the other districts. I think you did a good job picking this restaurant.
You didn't even go inside it yet, and then you're
but when
like,
you
it's gonna be
see
great.
smoke rolling out the place, you know it's gonna be primo. Hanoi in the north has the cheapest beer we've ever had. Costs only about 20 cents a cup.
I don't know if you have heard of beer Hoi.
Like, you never know what you're gonna get. Some is like super strong, some are not so strong.
But that is because of the way they make it, the way they brew it.
Yeah.
It's like very traditional, right?
Yeah. But here in Saigon, they have the cheapest barbecue we have ever had.
Are you zooming my face?
Yeah. To the beat of the music.
Dude, all this for $99,000?
It's all 99. They got French fries, they got chili, they got beef, pork, fish, lobster.
There is only 2 things that they got with beef though. They got beef wrapped around mushroom.
I'm gonna love this.
Oh yeah, definitely. Squid, I got a giant squid. Look at it's so big.
When you think about the best time to visit Vietnam, there's really no such thing. So let me explain this to you. Depending on which city you are traveling to, the south and the north of Vietnam have completely different climates, which can be complicated. The northern Vietnam, the dry season is from April to October, while in the south and central Vietnam, the dry season occurs between December to April. So you should be prepared for both seasons when visiting. Additionally, Hanoi, which is a popular city in the north and also the capital of Vietnam, has 4 seasons, including cold and humid starting in November to the end of January. While Ho Chi Minh City, on the other hand, has only 2 seasons, a hot and dry season and a monsoon season with high humidity throughout the year. I normally don't like places that don't have the price on the menu beforehand. They just because you don't really know how much you're going to be paying before you eat, unless you ask.
I'm so excited. There are the menu here. So I have seen the word opla from the internet. Not sure exactly what it is, but have seen a lot of the word opla, so I think I will go for that. And it's so cool that we can see at least the picture to get the general idea of how it's supposed to be like, even though it doesn't come with English menu, but
The pictures make it
picture tell
easy.
everything.
Actually, having picture of the food with no price can sometimes be lucky, because most places it comes with the name of the food in Vietnamese and no translation or picture, so it can be pretty hard to figure out what to eat at a really local place. Try and get a little bit of everything in here. Normally Vietnamese dishes come with such a large variety of side dishes, it can become hard to try and fit them all in one bite. Now this dish is quite different, as they don't serve any side plate of vegetables. Well guys, it's very normal if you go out to eat in any restaurant, they always give you unlimited amounts of vegetables, especially when you eat a dish called bun or pho, which is common rice noodle dish in Vietnam. Each meat has its own flavor. So you have like the pickled from the vegetables, you have the smoky flavor from the barbecue and the sausage, and then you have like this fresh, like kind of soury, like Italian sausage style meat with a lot of like different herbs. It's so good.
This one is interesting for me. It seems like they put vermicelli in it, like the grass noodle.
It's like a rice cake. I think this is like a dessert.
Sour? Sweet?
It's got cheese on top.
They got cheese on it? So good.
But we got the bill and it was $209,000, but we got juice and Sprite with the two dishes. They are stuffed. The dishes are huge.
Yeah, and I have to literally pack my meat back home.
Just standing on the side of the street and looking at the way they cook it, I feel like I'm at a southern barbecue. They have this huge bowl of fresh meat soaking in the marinara sauce, and they're just tossing it on the grill. Huge flames, smoke rolling out. Literally reminds me of good old southern style barbecue. And I used to live in South Carolina, and I miss southern barbecues.
I eat in a lounge like 2 days in a row. Seriously, I used this lounge before yesterday when I fly alone in Hong Kong, because Jimmy get a chance to actually get this one up for me, where I can use the priority pass through mobile phone as well for digital membership card.